She's growing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it'll wreck you. Like big old happy dad tears seeing your 4-year, almost 5-year-old. Well, I guess no, she's almost 6.
I'm so proud of however old my daughter is. Hey there, everybody. My name is Rooster Quade, and I am the host for the On One podcast, where we talk about real shit with real people. Now, if you don't know who I am, I go by the name of Rowdy Rooster, and I am an award-winning traveling tattoo artist based out of the East Coast. Before we can get started, I just want to say really quickly, thank you so much to our sponsor, Industry Inks, as well as to everyone who's helped us get this podcast started. It's those interviews and those constant support that allowed us to do this. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Hey, buddy.
Yeah. First time doing this, so.
First time doing this, yeah.
Yeah. Anything.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit. Hey, everybody. My name is Rooster Quade.
I'm Garrett Tracht.
And we are on one. Garrett, you are my cousin. And my favorite person in the world. You're a good old boy. Yeah. We are, tell everybody where we are.
We are in North Vernon, Indiana for our first annual family vacation.
Yeah.
So
we've been planning this for a hot fucking minute.
Yeah. First few times it didn't line up like everybody hoped for. So
yeah. We've been, because I remember growing up, we always talked about wanting to, like, when we get older, we want our kids to have the same, like, cousin-like connection that we always had. Because our parents, they just drop us off at grandma's house every summer. And that was kind of like, especially for me, that was really important because I didn't live with all my other cousins like you guys did.
Yeah,
you guys all lived down in Riverside.
Close,
yeah, so it was really cool. So being able to do that for our kids is really important to us. So, like, I think it's cool. We've been planning this for a hot minute, and now that we've got, a dozen or so running around amongst all of us cousins, it feels good. It feels good to finally make it happen.
Definitely. And now being towards the end of it, this is our last day here. We've realized that it's actually, like, meaningful and fruitful, and the kids actually get to see what we got to see growing up. So
it's cool. I like it. We've got, it's just you, me, and Austin this year. Sis couldn't make it. Kale couldn't make it. We've got Kaylee and all these other, who else has kids? I know Kaylee, because Kaylee's got,
pretty much wraps it up.
That's it for our generation that has kids. But just you, me, and Austin, we've got 6 girls and 2 boys. You know what I mean? So that's a lot.
It is big, yeah.
But it's cool to watch them all kind of fuck about, I
would say we also get to cherish their journey as well, because we all drove out this way. It wasn't just a quick drive, or it wasn't just a quick flight. And
you guys had,
we got to
13
hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, you and Austin caravanned, right?
Yeah, we followed each other here.
Yeah, Kate and I, we drove 14 and some change, but we drove separately because she's going to leave tomorrow to go back to Rhode Island to drop with her and the kids. I'm going south? Is it south?
No.
Lexington, Kentucky?
Kentucky? Yeah, south.
Yeah, so I'm going 2.5 hours south to a convention. I'm going to work a 4-day convention with Triple Crown. So, and then I'll drive 14 hours back home. But we drove, and it was funny because we didn't caravan. We just kind of just like, fuck all. We just kind of did our own thing. Yeah, we just stopped when we need to, but we ended up, leapfrogging each other the entire time. I took Bo and she took the girls, and in the end,
around the same time.
We left at the same time, and we got here at the same time. We both pulled in at the same time, so it was pretty cool. At one point, I was, like 30 minutes behind her, and at another point, I was like an hour and some change in front of her, and it just like, look at that little lightning bug. It was cool to just get out there, but it is cool. I like doing the road trips with the kids.
Yeah,
but I also fucking hate it. It's miserable. It can be fun.
That was it. Thankfully, we left out. It was about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, so that's how I prefer to do it. I like to go at the end of my day and just use up all, because I could stay up forever.
Right.
It's the waking up and then hitting the road. I will never not be tired. I'll be tired the entire 14-hour drive.
So how we did it, we left about 11 o'clock, and then we made it here around noon.
That's
almost
crazy.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, and then you guys just napped on all that shit?
No, so we hit a place called the Commons It's a children's museum. There's kind of like sciencey stuff in there and whatnot.
Okay,
So
cool.
Stayed there for a little bit until we got the text that we were allowed to come over here.
Oh, and then we showed up that night?
Right. So we weren't supposed to be able to get in here until almost 4. And I think we almost ended up, it was almost 4 anyways when we got here.
Yeah.
But
It's a cool spot. I like it. I'll probably have to, well, I probably won't be able to get any good photos, especially because I'm going to leave tomorrow morning. But
yeah.
it's cool. It's like, it's a little modern, but it is a little, it's a cabin.
It's a modern cabin tucked in the woods.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
I thought, based off the thing, I thought we'd have a little more land to play
Running
on.
area, yeah.
But like, that's dangerous as fuck.
We've
got
it's 25 feet to a 15-foot cliff, and it's just a straight drop once you get to that cliff.
And it's filled with poison oak, or poison ivy.
Poison oak, poison ivy, all the wonderful stuff.
Yeah, but the kids really didn't have anywhere to play except for like the patios
Porch,
and then out front. But it was good. I like it. I think I fell in love with this place. I'm gonna try to replicate a good amount of this layout for that future house I want to build. I really like it. It was really nice.
Cassie and I were talking about like a cabin-esque barn dominium thing.
Well, this is kind of barn dominium-esque, and I think that's the part that I don't like. It's just so square.
Well, that's kind of, it's still too modern for a barn dominium. It's not exactly a barn dominium, but
it's cool though. I like it. There's a big fan of the kitchen. Big fan of the kitchen.
Oh yeah, it's freaking gorgeous.
I also just like that it's all like it's big. Like it's got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3 full baths, and it feels like a small home. It feels like a small house. Like it's stacked nicely.
Yeah, it's got a small footprint on the land.
I like that, and there's no like doors separating the stories, so you hear everything. I like it. I like it a lot.
It is open.
It's a lot different than the way we grew up.
Absolutely.
Because I remember, we'll get into some of the stories, but I remember you guys you had the house with the nice big backyard with the carport.
Trey, I think.
Yeah, you were out on, that was Riverside.
Grandma's old house, yep.
Yeah, and we got a lot of, I remember there's a lot of stories back at that place. I remember the first time I needed to get a tetanus shot that I can remember because I stepped on a fucking nail and it went through my shoe from a
wood pile. Yeah.
Yep. And then I remember, I think I busted up Austin's head pretty good on a swing one time with a rock there.
A rock on a swing?
Yeah, I held it up behind him. Because I wasn't allowed to hit him anymore and I got in trouble. So then I got smart.
Improvised.
He ran into it. There's the story with the Sunny D bottle, which you guys have asked that I not tell. I remember
mostly because none of us remember it. But
I remember it, dude, clear as day. I'm telling you, we did it. And I remember I fucked up my knee pretty good, and I remember knocking on the door, and Aunt Dawn was home, and she was like, "No, fuck off," or whatever, right? Because like it's the summertime, and all of us kids are just trying to constantly come inside.
Right.
And I'm like crying, and Kale's like, "Oh, it's cool." Breaks off an aloe tree thing, and like just puts it on my knee, and I was like, "Ah." We used to always have God, what are some other stories I remember from that place?
That was at Grandma's house. That was Grandma's house. That wasn't at the other house.
The one with the carport?
Branch?
The carport?
No, but the olive branch story.
No, that happened. It happened
really?
in the carport. I remember that very specifically. I remember knocking on the side door and nope, not having it. I was like, okay. And your mom, I don't know, was it your mom? She always had those Fireball candies. You got them from someone.
Aunt Lydia.
Yeah, and I remember just always eating those when I was at that place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's pretty common candy around our place.
God, I mean, so anytime I have one of those, that's where it takes me back. It takes me back to that house. Yeah, and then you guys had the place at the pool.
Yeah, that was Marina Valley.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
That place.
I learned how to swim in that pool.
Yeah.
I think we all did. I remember your dad.
I'm pretty sure we all.
Uncle Craig spent so much time teaching us how to fucking dive.
Yep.
Yeah.
So many cookouts, so much lemon pepper chicken.
Yeah, it was that house that, no. It must have been the other house. I remember for my 5th birthday, my dad showed up and he picked me up from, it had to be the other house. Had to have been.
5th birthday, probably. No, we were in Marina Valley.
By then? Okay. Because I remember Kale and I always slept in Kale's bunk.
5th.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think because there was
Yeah, because we didn't have bunks, and
You had bunk. So
Yeah.
you guys had bunk
yeah,
beds.
we had bunks always. Almost
Yeah,
always.
we always had to.
Yeah, there was too many of us.
No. So I'm getting my stories mixed up. 5th birthday was at the house at the pool.
It had to have been in Marina
Yeah,
Valley.
my dad showed up, picked me up, took me to Dave and Buster's during nap time. But it was the other house with the carport, Trey, that your bunk bed crushed you. Or who did it crush?
No, Kale. No, the bunk bed only crushed us.
We were all on top. We would crawl from the top bunk into the top of the closet. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was Marina Valley still.
That was Merino Valley. Whose
Yeah.
room?
Kale's.
No fucking way. No.
Yeah.
Kale's room had the closet across the way with the toy box in it.
Well, so we both had bunk beds. So Kale's room had bunk beds and my room had bunk beds, but our room was right next to the closet, right up against the window. Bunk bed was stacked next to the window and we'd crawl across.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
That was the bunk bed that crushed. I remember we were all playing on it and crushed somebody.
Both of those bunk beds crushed us several times.
Yeah, that was
Just
back
because of broken boards and shit.
Yeah,
'Cause we
and
were
just too many people jumping on it.
rambunctious. Yeah.
God. Yeah, you can't do
Yeah.
that shit anymore. And now I have like PTSD because like I just built this bunk bed for our girls,
Oh yeah.
and we got it off of Facebook Marketplace for fucking free or some shit. It was like cheap. It's
Just put some extra boards underneath it.
Oh, it's literally lined with boards. But like I remember putting it together, being like, oh my god, if this falls,
This is gonna
Maya's
mark
gonna
somebody.
die. And it's like it's heavy. It's solid.
Yeah, those ones in Kale room were that set was heavy. Whereas
I have like PTSD. I'm
my
like,
set
oh
was
my
like
god.
2x4s.
And sometimes I'll climb into the top bunk with Eden, and I'm just like, oh god, if this falls, I'm gonna kill my daughter, dude. Maya's so dead, she's a
Let us.
squish. Yeah, man.
Mosquitoes out here are awful.
I know the bugs are getting us. I remember fuck. Do you remember my dad's house? Back when my mom and dad were together.
Barstow?
The mansion. The
Yeah,
mansion.
Barstow. Yeah.
The fucking giant stair. We had the Christmas there that one year, with all the giant fucking Nerf guns.
Barstow, Bakersfield, something like
Fuck
that.
if I know.
Anyways, I don't remember exactly.
They had
but
that really big fucking rich
Yeah,
house.
the living room was like all white, marble floors,
I don't remember
pillars,
the floors.
and spiral
But I remember
staircase.
I remember the spiral
Yeah.
staircase, and I remember the open area with the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
They must have gotten a
yeah, like
fucking
a foyer.
30-foot
Yeah.
fucking tall Christmas
Yeah,
tree. It was insane.
It was nuts.
That was the last Christmas when my parents were together, I think. I only remember that house. The only memory I have in that house is us.
Manhunt, Nerf wars.
They gave us the like
seek,
fucking
yeah.
Gatling gun Nerf
Lord.
guns. I remember that very specifically.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was all trailers and mobile homes. Fucking living in a house with my
Either that or
dad.
with Uncle Paul. Yeah.
Well,
I
so
lived with Uncle Paul for
we lived in Uncle
4
Paul
years.
for 2 years,
2
and
years.
that was right before we moved right before my dad mailed me and says out to you guys in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But I remember,
Yeah, showed up 6 months before he did.
yeah, fuck, it had to have been even longer than that, I think. And even after he showed up, he got an apartment with my mom, with my
Right.
stepmom,
And yeah,
and
you
still didn't take us.
Yeah.
And
still
then we
lived
lived in a
with us for-
trailer until I moved
It
out.
was
At,
almost like 2.5 years or something like that.
It was a long.
You were 2 summers with us, and
Yeah.
then you started school and then moved into the.
yeah, because I remember I was working the ranch with you, and Kale,
Stretched
and
miles of fence.
just fucking
Doctored many
25
cows.
cents 25 cents a T-post building fucking barbed wire fence. Remember that knot I got on my fucking head from the fuck I was pulling the nails, and was it you or Kale? That'd have been Kale. Had the barbed wire, but instead of having it lined up, he was behind me, so when
Right.
it plucked, it knocked me.
Right. Yeah.
Ugh. The number of concussions I must have gotten
Before
from the two of you fuckers before I even joined the military.
I was like, how many did you give me though? So. It's fair
Oh, dude,
game.
we split each other open. Yeah.
I was like, I got many scars and bruises.
Your
and
mom
bumps
at one
and-
point had the staple gun for your head. She just kept it at the house because we were always splitting each other's heads open.
I think I got 26 something staples from the hospital and probably 40 from my mom.
Dude, I remember. I don't remember this story, but grandma would love to tell this story. She'd say we were all outside. This is at her house in Riverside, and it was you, me, and Kale had to have been. And we were playing with those metal Tonka trucks.
Probably.
Fucking
Always was, yeah.
yeah. And sis wanted to play, and we were like, no, get fucking lost. And she's like, all right. She picked one up and just went, doom, 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 knocked us all out, one after the other. We played dodgeball in the back of that tree. Remember that tree in Grandma's house?
Yeah, the pepper tree.
The pepper tree. We'd climb up in there, and there's that branch that hung over. It had to have been like, what, 12 foot off the, even higher.
At least. Yeah.
At least. I mean, it feels so much bigger to us.
It seemed like it was 40
like,
feet.
you know what I mean? And we'd play dodgeball. We'd have 2 people on the ground over here, 2 people on the ground over there, and 1 person in the tree, and we'd just throw the ball at them.
How many times did we fall out of that tree? Or intentionally jump out of that tree? Or try to swing from that tree?
Sis broke her arm in that backyard. Austin broke his arm too, right? On the playset? Or is that, am I mixing up stories?
No, Kaylee.
So the girls broke their arms on the toy set.
Yeah.
But we fell out of that tree so many times.
Austin never broke an arm.
No?
Did Austin ever break an arm? I've never broken anything. And Austin, I think, might have been as little as like a broken finger.
I remember when I
something.
broke my arm. Do you remember when
yours was, yeah.
We were
Pepsi cans and...
So that was at my dad's house it was in Brigantino Drive in Hollister, California.
Hollister.
And we were living with my dad.
And we were down for a
And my stepmom, but she was just the girlfriend at the time.
week. Yeah.
Her ex-husband and his gay lover all in one house. Jeremy the firefighter. Oh yeah. I found out a little bit more about that when I got older. Yeah. Apparently, yeah. Did you not hear the story?
No, honestly, I don't even remember
the
gay firefighter.
His name was Jeremy. And I slept in his room while he slept in Steve's room. There was some crazy shit. Yeah, apparently, I mean that's what I heard, but fuck if I know. My parents never told me shit. But apparently my dad and my birth mom were doing some crazy shit. And Mimi and Steve, that's how they met. And my dad decided to go off being a sleazebag with Mimi one-on-one.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody got divorced except Steve stuck around and he got the master suite. And I don't fucking know. It was a whole, and you know, it's weird because you hear that shit and then you're like, God, I hope I'm not like my dad.
You start connecting dots.
Oh, fuck, man. No, but
Lord have mercy, don't ever.
no, but we were in the front yard. It was the first Thanksgiving that my stepmom was gonna make turkey, and everybody came. You, all my uncles, everybody.
We were there for like a weekend. It was like 4 days or something.
My dad was working at Pepsi Bottling Group at the time. He was a truck driver, and he always brought our whole garage was just chock full of expired soda
from wall to wall,
and the fucking NASCAR fucking cardboard stand-ups and the inflatable cherries and all this shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, oh fuck. I remember I drank so much cream soda. So much expired cream soda.
Midnight Pepsi or whatever it was, big at the time.
Yeah.
It was plastered on the side of the truck.
Yeah. My dad, but he shows up in his little Jeep. We're all playing in the front yard. It's like a fucking 10 foot by 10 foot square grass.
Frisbees
and he gets out and he's like, hey, look what I got. And he fucking plugged in the thing into the lighter and he starts air pumping this giant inflatable Pepsi soda can. And we're like, yeah. And he had like one for each of us.
Yeah, we had like 6 of them, I think.
Yeah, and so we're all just fucking WWE style beating this. My shoulder hurts right now. I think I pulled it just sitting here telling stories. I'm gonna feel that all weekend. Watch. We're sitting there and we're playing, and I like whack-a-mole style hit Kale upside his head or some shit, and Kale turns around and like jousts me right in the chest.
Yeah.
And I go flying back. I chipped over those. What are those green? Those green
like
little
communication box.
Yeah, I think it's like they use it for internet, like TV shit like that. I tripped over that and I fell on the sidewalk and I snapped my arm. And I was wearing a motocross jersey.
Motocross jersey.
And I start screaming, and all of a sudden I look over and all of you are just like in the grass,
dead still,
just like, oh God, what happened? Why is his arm bent like that? And I'm like, oh, and I got up and I tried walking and I fell on it again, which is where I think how I ended up with like the fork, rubber arm, splint, whatever fucking thing. And then I don't remember anything else.
So you kind of got carted off pretty damn quick. I don't remember seeing an arm because
you ran
Dad
inside.
Was carrying. Yeah,
you ran inside to go get your dad.
So Dad picked you up.
Yeah.
And like started carting you to, I think it was the Jeep.
Nope, it was your dad's black SUV. So the way your dad tells it, because
it was the Jimmy.
Something like that. The way that your dad said it, he said, he's like, all of a sudden Garrett comes in and stone cold just looks at you and is like, he's like, Dad, you need to come outside. And he's like, why? And you're like, Jamie broke his arm. And he very calmly is like, okay. Walks over to my dad and he goes, grab your car keys or grab the keys to my truck, meet me outside. And they're just immediately, just like if you came up to me and you were like,
click, click,
if
bang.
you were like, grab the keys, I'd be like, something's wrong. Roger that. Not going to tell anything to anyone. And you guys walked outside. And I remember this part, he like put his hand over my wrist and he's, you know, he's talking all sweet to me and shit like that, which your dad had never been like that. So I'm like,
who's this
he
guy?
Like pulls it up and he's like, okay. He picks me up, puts me in the back of the, either he drove or my dad drove, but one of them picked me up and laid me in the back of the car.
Dad drove and your dad was holding your
something like that.
stable.
And they got me and I don't remember much else after that other than like I woke up.
No, you pretty well black out.
I was high as a fucking kite. And I remember I'm sitting there and your dad walks in the room and I was like, I always thought you were the mean uncle. And that was it. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
But I had that red cast on for the Stuart Little play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wore it for the last
which is also what we were in town for.
Yeah, because we were in the middle of one of my plays,
yeah.
And I wore that stupid, and you know, Austin said something to me the other day. He said he remembered, he's like, the only thing I can remember from that play was your red cast, and I wore black combat boots with rainbow laces. And I was like, I've never heard that.
Yeah, and like you were in blue jeans and some weird sport coat. It was like a bluish purple sport coat, yeah, with a green bow tie or something like that.
All I remember
was so off the wall.
I remember just sitting in the back and just being like, ugh, and like having the fucking blood drain from my hand while trying to do a musical number while dancing and singing. At what, 12 years old? Because right after that we moved to Maryland. We lived in
with Uncle
Paul and Aunt Nikki. We lived in their basement. Well, I lived up top. My mom and dad lived downstairs. And then my dad fucked that up 2 years later, so we had to leave. And then we went to Oklahoma, and we've been there ever since, kind of thing.
Yeah. Man. Graduated high school and
thank God.
Shipped off to Iraq.
Well, so I lived in Lawton. I left Fletcher for a while, and I was living in Lawton, and I was juggling like 3 or 4 jobs at a time. But eventually I went off to Kuwait. 2015, I volunteered for Kuwait. Came back. 6 months later, my unit deployed to Iraq, and then I volunteered to stay, and then I did a 3rd tour there. So then I fucking packed my Honda Civic up and left. Drove to fucking Rhode Island.
Yeah.
No. You still you married your high school sweetheart. How old did you guys meet?
Pretty much, yeah. I think I was 16, almost 17 or something like that. Turned 17 that summer.
She was in the town. She was in Elgin.
Over. Yeah,
one town over. You guys met at a rodeo?
Church. We met at church, yeah.
What church? Our church?
Fletcher Baptist, yeah.
What was she doing in Fletcher?
She was friends with Kim Zim.
Oh.
So Kim Zim brought her to church one night and saw her, and I just had to have her.
Stupid motherfucker. No, you guys have been together ever since, yeah.
Yeah,
you got 3 kiddos now.
Dated for a long ass time. Engaged for a little bit. Got married.
Now you
had 3 kids.
You still live in town.
Yeah,
you still work the same job you had.
Same damn town, same damn job.
Yeah. Ugh. Living the American dream. You're a volunteer firefighter. Yep. How long have you been doing that?
9 years now, I think. Almost 10.
Is your dad stepping down? I know he's chief. He was chief.
I think he's still chief.
He's staying? Because I know he's doing a lot of things in town. Because he's an officer now. He's a police officer. And then he's doing water.
Yeah, still. He's what do they call it? Superintendent of water.
What was he running for earlier?
Doing that for 4 years.
He ran for something.
County commish.
Yeah, county commission.
For Comanche County.
He's got a lot of hats.
He's worn many in his lifetime.
Yeah, I know. He was a diesel mechanic back in the day.
Forever.
He
was in the Army for...
Army, yeah.
4 years.
All of our uncles did Army, right?
Except for Brian.
Brian didn't?
Brian wasn't. Yeah, Brian never served. Brian was the only one that didn't serve. Well,
I thought he was a truck driver in the military. No? No shit. I know Aunt Lydia didn't. I could have sworn he did.
Right, so your
My dad did
was
82nd
comms
Airborne.
and 82nd. Yeah.
Yep, in communications.
Dad was diesel and track mechanic,
Yep.
or wheeled and track mechanic.
All Army.
All Army. Yeah.
Uncle Paul was
Uncle Paul
engineer,
right.
and then he went into communications,
Right.
and so he's still doing that.
Brian didn't, and then Uncle Timmy was.
He was a wheel mechanic.
Yeah, he was a wheel mechanic.
Wheel mechanic.
As well.
Yeah.
Was also comms mechanic though too, or comms maintenance or whatever. Like he worked on radios and stuff too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that part.
It was part-time, small stuff.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It was mostly because the trucks had comms issues.
Yeah, it's not the same fucking thing. He's a truck.
Well, he
mechanic.
got into it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Now we've just got. Well, because you're still working. Is it drywall?
Wallboard.
Wallboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're working the wallboard, and you've gotten promoted recently too, didn't you?
Yeah, just got supervisor. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you've been. I mean, like I said, you've been getting promotions steadily throughout the years.
4 months, 6 months ago. 6 months ago.
How do you like it?
So it's all right.
Are you on the 9 to 5 now?
No,
Or-
no.
or whatever
it's
it is?
It's a swing shift. It's a
Okay. Well, I remember they were talking about having you do
right,
regular
so I
hours
was-
for a minute.
Yeah, I was daylights for a cool minute until we had
Shit.
to let somebody go.
Now you have to fucking pop over again.
Yeah,
Cass
Kind
is
of- high school teacher.
she teaches science.
Science,
Yeah.
yep. Been teaching science for 4 or 5 years, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know however long I've been married. She's been teaching.
She's been doing it for a hot
she's
minute.
been
I remember
teaching
when she got that. Is she still in the same class?
Yeah. No, she moved classes.
I remember when she had her last class. You and I went over there and we helped decorate one time.
Decorated for a little bit. Yep.
That was right after. That was right after my deployment. When I got back from.
Yeah.
Was it my last deployment?
Yeah.
I helped decorate,
Yeah, you
and
didn't go
then
out
we did
again.
your wedding.
Yep.
I was there for your best man.
Yes, sir.
Wow, time's flown. Went from shooting BB guns at each other to
18, since 2018. She's been a full-time teacher.
yeah, and then I got back in 2019. That's when you had your wedding,
Right.
dude. We drank so many of those. What was
Key lime pie.
key lime pie?
shots.
They got so tired of making the
That
shots, they made them into
Moscow-
glasses.
Yeah, they just made full
Moscow
glasses
mules,
of
yeah.
the damn things.
Yeah, dude. You know, I don't miss drinking, but if I could have one drink, it'd be the Moscow Mule. I get Virgin Mules all the time.
Yeah.
I like it. They make it wrong every time. They end up just giving you ginger beer. They're like,
This is ginger beer with a little muddled mint.
not even. They just give you a fucking ginger beer, and I'm like, it's
What is
too
this?
strong. I'm like, yeah, can I get a Virgin Moscow Mule? And they're like, yeah. It sucks. But sometimes you get a really good one, and then you're like, fuck yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, I think the last time I had a Moscow Mule was
Topgolf. We always get them at Topgolf.
yeah, I got one shortly after. Like went to Outback or something one time.
Yeah.
Got one there. Didn't
Shit.
taste good at all.
It was fucking shit.
It was ass.
Checks out. What was your favorite memory growing up?
I don't know. There's many.
Got a lot of ones.
There was one winter we converted a dog kennel into a clubhouse. Just took all the scrap wood from.
Where was this? Was this? This is
at
in
Watts,
Oklahoma.
Yeah. Yep. In Fletcher.
Dog kennel.
Yeah. So we had an old dog kennel for one of our dogs. I
Like
don't
the metal
remember.
ones?
Yeah. Like a chain link fence.
Oh no! Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like we found all the scrap wood we could find. In
Yeah,
the,
fucking pallets and shit.
Yeah. We
Dude.
kind of made like a foxhole in the bottom of it.
Do you remember?
Because like we would always just we'd run this creek that ran on the backside of mom and dad's property.
We had everything. We had the whole. We had all of the Mitchell's property.
Yeah, it
We had
like,
a name for everything. We
it
had
was like
a name for every
700,
pond.
800 acres.
Yeah,
we were just
and we
running
named
wild on it.
the creek was Parker Lane. We called it
Yeah,
Parker Lane, and we would fucking sprint it. And we'd jump across it, and it had a good 10-foot drop.
Yeah,
I lost a boot in there.
running water. Wow, what didn't we lose? Mom would be like, "Where's this?" Don't know.
God, I wish Austin wasn't sleeping right now.
Yeah, there was this cliff
The
face.
house-
Well, it wasn't a cliff face, but it was
Yeah, I
it
mean,
was like the slough off of a creek wall.
yeah, and I mean, it was about
We
10 foot
tried to,
deep,
like,
and there was
Tarzan
mud.
across it with
It looked like
vines.
dirt, but we'd fucking shimmy across it.
Yeah, we grab
And
onto tree roots and stuff. Trying to
I
get
remember one
across
time
it.
I tried jumping across it, the wide spot, and I missed, and I hit it, and I fell, and my leg went like this far into the fucking mud.
Yeah.
And when I came up, my boot wasn't there, and we were not getting it out.
Yeah, missing a hiking boot 4 foot down. There's not
what
much
was-
you can recover from that.
What about when we broke and entered that old house?
B&E, the old house.
It was
shit,
abandoned.
Yeah.
Was it on the Mitchell's property?
No.
No, it was out
past,
on the other side. Yeah.
Um,
It was like a 2-bedroom.
dude, yeah.
It was like a
rinky-dink
600
little shack.
600 square foot house.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And the first time we rolled up there, it was just like nothing was going on. What, 2 or 3 roll-up door lawnmower sheds?
Yeah.
Just full of like just random crap. I mean, there was tools in one, old lawn equipment in another.
Playboys. We found a lot of Playboys.
found
A
a
lot of
couple Playboys,
ruined Playboys. Yeah.
Yeah, stacks of them, just mounds.
Pages are all sticking together. Probably from mold.
Mold,
Probably
mildew,
from mold.
moisture. Hopefully, heaven forbid.
Something. Yeah. Ah, dude, we looted that place.
Yeah, we sat there for a cool minute.
We were my favorite memory. I wish Kale was here to tell it. Is the BB gun story. My favorite memory is the BB gun story because we were old enough that I remember everything really clearly, and we were dumb enough that we were old enough to know better. But we all had our. You guys all had little Daisy, one shot, one pump fires, and I had that black pump one. And we'd go out and we shot.
Daisy Crossfire.
Yeah, we went and mine had a little scope and everything. And we went out.
Shot many squirrels with that damn thing.
Squirrels, birds, rabbits, all the things we shouldn't have been
Something
shooting.
that moved.
But I remember one day it was cold. It was winter, so it was like there was snow on the ground, a little bit, and we brought a bunch of tin cans out to there was that fence all the way in the bumfuck nowhere, and we had it was kind of in the woods a little bit. And we had all the tin cans up there, and we were shooting them, ting, ting, ting. And eventually, we just poked too many holes.
Yeah, just obliterated the cans.
They weren't usable
on.
anymore.
Oh.
And we got the bright idea that
we don't have paintball guns.
we're wearing poofy jackets,
Let's use our BB guns because we're in our winter coats and beanies.
and it makes a cool sound when it shoots off of it.
Yeah.
We decided that a Daisy rifle doesn't hurt too bad. And as long as we gauged it.
Yeah, we determined how much.
3 pumps on mine was the equivalent to a Daisy. You guys had rapid fire,
Yeah.
but I had a scope, and so it was a fair trade. And so we decided we were gonna play tag with BBs.
Yep.
And I mean, you guys had me running because you guys could just fire fast, And I remember one time I got eyes on Kale, and I was like, he's really far away. I'll just pump it a lot. And I pumped it a lot, and I shot, and I missed because it makes a loud noise. Mine did. And so he turns around and starts running towards me. I'm like, fuck. So I start running, and I'm like, and I'm pumping it way more than I should have.
Lost count.
Lost
Trucking
count.
across
And
there.
I darted under a tree, and I laid under this tree, and I kind of just brought my rifle up, and I just waited for him to show up. And sure enough, he like anime style slides into view, and he's like, slow motion, raises to shoot me, and I fire, and all of a sudden he just drops his gun, and he starts screaming, and he's holding his face, and I'm like, fuck. And out of the woodworks, we all kind of
Huddled up
gathered
on-
around
yeah.
him, and there's blood gushing down from his hand, down his face, and we're like,
Yeah, nobody would think an eyebrow would bleed that much.
well, we didn't know it was his eyebrow. We thought I shot him in the fucking
got a fucking eye out,
He's
yeah.
screaming. I mean, who knows how many times I pumped that thing. That BB, I hit him. I mean, it had to have hurt a fuck ton.
yeah.
And
I would-
we're all fucking dead. We shot his eyeball out. We're fucked. And eventually, Austin takes off his beanie. We're washing his head.
In a stock tank.
Cattle
in
and horse
a cow
drink
water.
out of this shit. And we're just like, in the middle of winter, we had to break the ice to be able to get to the water.
Yeah.
And we washed his wound. We found out his eye was fine. He could see. It was caked with blood, so that's why he was
Right.
having a hard time. He couldn't see out of it. And eventually we found the BB and we were trying to fucking pop it out like a pimple and it would not
He's
come.
losing his fucking mind.
And eventually we're like, dude, I don't know what we're going to do. So Austin takes off his black beanie because all of us had different colored beanies, but he had a black one. And we just pulled it over his face and we just let it absorb the blood. And we washed all of our hands. We washed all of our boots, our pants, everything.
Right.
We washed everything with this fucking horse trough water. And we walked back and we were like, what are we going to do when your dad asks? And he's like, I can't tell him that we were shooting each other. I'm the oldest. I'll get fucked. And so we were like, all right. He comes with the story. You remember what it was?
No.
He said, I'll tell Dad that I ran my face into a barbed wire fence while trying to climb through. And we got there. We walked right in.
Oh, damn.
We walked right past your dad. Never said a fucking word to him. And then, years later, we're telling this story. And your dad's like, yeah, I'm not fucking stupid. You left with BB guns. You came back covered in wet blood. No BB guns to be seen. And you guys went straight to your room? Yeah, I knew you guys shot yourselves. And then I saw his fucking eyebrow the next day. Yeah, you think I was going to believe that he's stupid enough to run his face into the barbed wire fence? Yes. But I knew it was a fucking BB wound. And he still to this day has a BB in his fucking eyebrow.
BB's still watching in there.
One of these days he's going to take an MRI and it's going to rip right out.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably, no, because it's like, it has to be like aluminum or something.
Zinc.
Zinc?
It was zinc.
Can't be good to have in your face.
It's not bad. It's naturally occurring.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a lot of stupid shit we did. Jumping from bunk beds, split my head open one time.
You split your head so many times.
It was
Well,
three.
you also
Three good
used to
times.
fall out of the top bunk and hit your head on the fucking nightstand and then just go back to sleep on the floor.
Yep.
That was a regular
There was-
thing.
There was no good reason to spend energy getting back up off the floor.
That was like a nightly
Already
thing.
there.
That's what's wrong with us.
How many times did I wake up with bruises the size of my forearm?
Oh, dude, I tell you, it's we grew up so differently than the way we like our kids are, It's part,
Well-
I talk to my therapist all the time about this because like
I'm trying to do it better, trying to do it right.
well, I want to do better, but I also I struggle with this part where there's this voice in the back of my head that's like, I know it works. What our parents did to us, that worked, right? Like I sit here and I justify the beatings and whatever else that we got growing up because we turned out to be good people. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're active members of society. We got good,
Morals and direction.
right. We have got a good head on our shoulders. We've good work ethic, and so when things are going hard and my kids aren't listening or whatever, and I'm like, it's my first time parenting. It's your first time parenting,
Right.
I struggle with that voice in the back of my head that's like, dude, just hit them. Just fucking hit them. It worked for you guys. Then I talked to my therapist about it, and she's like, did it work for you guys? And I'm like, no. I was a shithead, And so it sucks because I want to do better for the girls and for Bo now too. I want to do better for the kids, but sometimes it's just hard. It's hard to be a better parent when we only know one thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We were raised a certain way.
Yeah, we weren't raised gently. We weren't. It wouldn't have worked on us if we were.
I was gonna say, we weren't gentle enough to be gentle parented.
But I think we do a good job of balancing out because Austin's definitely more gentle parent than I am. I'm more gentle a parent than you are. But all three of us have good fucking kids.
What?
They're all smart. They're all,
Thriving.
They're thriving. They're not obedient, but no kid is. But just being here this weekend, it's really nice to see how good all the kids are, and also how bad they all are equally. Knowing that Kate, Cass, and Shilese are all incredibly different people, and you, me, and Austin are all incredibly different people as far as parenting goes. And all of our kids are in the same spot.
Yeah.
They're all a little bit shitheads. They're all a little bit awesome. You know what I mean? They're all still struggling with the same things. So it lets me feel like we're on the right path. You know what I mean? I think our kids are doing good, and I'm proud of them. There's even just little moments where Evelyn did something yesterday. I don't remember what it was. We were outside and Evelyn did something. And I was like, come here. She's like, what? And I was like, I'm just proud of you. Thanks, Bubba. And, she's like, okay. And then fucked off, But like, it's just cool. I love them. I love you guys. I needed this. Yeah.
Definitely needs to happen again.
I mean, every year,
we
it's just a matter of figuring out like who, I think you, me, and Austin are always going to be able to make it work. I hope that we can get Kale and Sis out here. But I know money and life and everything else. So Sis and Kale both have kids on the way too. So fuck, they're probably that's going to reset their, you and me, this is our third fucking kid,
Yeah. It's kind of...
We could pop another one out tomorrow. We'd still be like, all right, we're going on vacation. Who cares? Like, it's not going to be any easier or any harder with another kid.
It's not one different. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice. I like this. I think that having family is important, and it's nice, especially because we don't have a lot of family out where I'm at.
That's the thing. Like, you got to keep family close, no matter how far they are.
I mean, you and Austin, you live next to each other now.
Yeah, we're fucking.
Your kids could just cross the fence.
Right.
I wish I could do that, but I can't live in Oklahoma, man.
Nope.
It's not for me.
Nobody blames you for it. Nobody's gonna hold that against you. We'll make the effort to either you make it to us, we make it to you, or we meet halfway.
Yeah. No, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. Cass texts me more than anybody else does nowadays. Cass is always texting me. You and I don't talk to each other very much, but we get busy. But yeah. Dude, remember when we used to fucking play Xbox every fucking night before we had all these kids? When we just had one kid, it was easy.
Yeah.
It was easy to just play, 6 hours of video games a week, playing.
I'll
I'll
tell you how often I pick up my remote. Like, it's fucking rare.
It sucks, but like I've found better ways of like utilizing my little bit of free time.
Right.
So,
in betterment or spending time with the kids.
Yeah, I don't, especially because like
to tear yourself away from sitting on the couch being a loaf versus being.
I'm still a loaf. I'm just a loaf with my kids now.
The kids
I don't. Because I get my mornings with the girls, and then I get Sundays and Mondays. So like Sundays is like family day. All of us go out and do something. But Mondays, it's Papa Day. Papa Day is a lazy day. During the summers, we go for more walks and we play outside in the yard and we do a lot of yard work stuff, which girls love. But like, for the most part, I just want to sit on my fucking ass and I want to watch TV. I want to hang out with my girls. I want to eat, snacks all day. And that's their cheat day. You know what I mean? That's their cheat day.
Oh yeah.
But that's my only loaf day, man. I don't get to sit around and do nothing anymore. Every moment of every day is just occupied by being a dad.
Just busy. Being
Papa. So every night's filled with chores, Every morning's filled with screaming children on their way to school. Dude, imagine when all these fuckers are going to middle or like elementary school and shit like that. For me, it's going to be great because that means my morning is free. You're going to be at work either way, so.
It seems like it.
Yeah. No, I guess your shit's all over the place. Is that hard?
I'll say it's
being like swing shift and your shift never being the same?
It's the same every month, but
like your schedule's not
flipping back and forth from days and nights. It gets difficult sometimes, but there's also those days where you're just like, you gotta stay up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that next week's gonna suck.
I don't know if I could do that, man. Like I did nights.
It's a special type of person.
Well, I fucking wish, dude.
I wish there was like a straight night thing that we could just do the same thing that we do, but just straight.
You never see your family though,
right?
But I remember, like, dude, if I could rewind the clock and just go back and enjoy some of those deployments, I work night shift every time. You know what I mean? I never worked a day shift at all during the deployments. I didn't have a social life because of it, so like you get to like go do stuff after your shift. If you're day shift, night shift, you don't get to do that.
You go to bed.
Yeah.
But
we'd pull 14-hour days at night. Your day would start at 3 in the afternoon or whatever, and you'd get home whatever. Yeah. But like that was awesome. Dude, I wish I sleep so good during the daytime.
Yeah, after a night
so good.
Shift, yeah,
I don't want to be I don't want to be asleep at night.
Yeah.
I want to be asleep during the day.
It's a different. I don't know what it is. It's really easy to go home and just go to bed, right?
Yeah.
Whereas when you get home from a day shift, you You stay up, you cook.
You gotta
dinner,
do stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta do stuff.
Yeah.
I think that is what I miss the most about the military. I had no responsibilities. I don't care that I'm working 14, sometimes 16-hour shifts, 6 days a week, in 145 degrees, turning wrenches and shit.
That's freaking nuts, 145 degrees.
You acclimate so fast, dude. When 90 degree comes around during the winter, you're wearing sweaters.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you acclimate fast, dude. But I think the thing I miss is like you just don't have any fucking responsibilities. You get paid, you go to work, you have the same dudes next to you every day, suffering the same way every day.
Yeah.
And that's it. I think that's what I miss about it. I think that's the only thing I miss about it is you know exactly what's expected of you. I do the same job every day.
Same day, every day.
I turn a wrench on the same set of birds, doing the same style of work every day, reading the same TM, eating the same dog shit food, making the same dumb dog shit jokes with my best friends, you know what I mean? And when you're not working, you're not working. You don't have to go home and do fucking chores. You gotta do laundry. Clean up your spunk sock. Microwave your ramen. You know what I mean? Make sure your internet works and your AC's working, and go the fuck to sleep.
Oof.
That's it. Wake up, do it all over again every fucking time. Go to the gym. You know what I mean? Life was so fucking easy back then. And I think that there's a part of me that never truly acclimated back to being a civilian. Because I mean, you've seen it probably this weekend. I don't want to do shit. Ever. If I'm not working, I don't want to move.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that's like, yeah, you're off, but like you got to do stuff to.
Yeah.
It's something about you got to feel accomplished for that day, right? There's some days like you get into this funk where you're like 2 and 3 days deep of just being a couch potato.
Yeah.
It gets a little fucking rough. You got to go do something.
But I don't get that though.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get a weekend, right?
You spent a week with Kate. How many times did you get to relax? Yeah. Oh, but a Sunday with my wife, I don't see the couch. We're not home. And if we are, we're not inside.
That's too funny.
And if we are, we're doing chores or cooking. Yeah, no, you don't get to fucking relax during the weekends. Monday is the only, Sunday is straight up.
Yeah, so you don't get those stretches where you feel like you're just, man, I've been a piece of shit.
But also, like, my job is something that, like, and this is a rare thing that not a lot of people get, I feel like, especially if doing factory work, you know what I mean?
Right.
I never got to feel accomplished as a mechanic. You do the same thing every goddamn day. The bird takes off every day. Cool, whatever. As a tattoo artist, every single day I get to walk away and look at what I achieved.
Yeah, there's art.
There's a physical manifestation of what you did.
Around now,
yeah, like you get to walk away and be like, I built that. I designed that. You walk in, you see nothing. They leave, they have something. You get to post about it. I think there's a certain level of accomplishment that I walk away from every day.
Well, I'll tell you, since becoming like a shift leader out there at the Wahlberg plant, like you do get that sense of accomplishment because your name's on the back of that shit.
Yeah.
Like there's wallboards stacked on the side of a building in downtown OKC with my name on the back of it.
Yeah?
And it's
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's like a sign of approval. It's like your stamp.
Well, it's like a manufacturing code, and then the foreman gets his name on the back of the board.
No shit.
So
and that's your name?
Every time it punches a second on the back of the
G-Tracht.
board, it's got G-Tracht on it.
No shit.
Tracht.
That's fucking cool, brother.
So we've actually got several pictures. My buddy went down to
Home Depot.
Austin, Texas. In downtown Austin, Texas, they're erecting this new skyscraper.
Yeah.
Right? For some reason, he was right next to it. And, like, they got to walk into the construction, and, like, my name's on the back of this board that's going up on the side of this building.
That's fucking cool,
yeah,
dude.
I've got pictures of my board that my crew made in Lowe's or on the side of a building, or like it's something else. Like I got 32 inch. We make this product. It's a bath board. It's 32 inches wide for dimension of shower boxes.
Yeah,
it fits perfectly.
I had to use some when I renovated my bathroom. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
So somebody somewhere has a house with board with my name on it.
That's pretty
like,
fucking cool.
It's stacked
Does that
deep.
feel good?
Yeah. It was
Hell
pretty.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome. Buddy walking through Lowe's took a picture of the mold guard we made.
He's like, look at this fucking guy.
Look at this shit. Yeah. No, and he's like, look what I found, boss, and took a picture of it and sent it to me. And,
Oh, he's your guy. He's
yeah,
just
he
a
was
kiss
one of
ass
my
man.
operators. Yeah. No, he'd since moved off, and he's a lead man now on one of the other shifts. So
Fuck yeah, dude.
yeah.
Look at you doing things.
I was gonna say it's big, but yeah, something about it.
You get to walk away feeling accomplished.
Yeah.
And we get the same thing with our kids.
Yeah.
Go full circle here.
Yeah. See that kid just graduated kindergarten, right?
Yeah.
Got to see her kindergarten performance, and she's up there dancing on the stage and holding her little plaque and stuff, and it's like,
I made that.
She's growing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it'll wreck you. Like big old happy dad tears seeing your 4-year, almost 5-year-old. Well, I guess no, she's almost 6.
So proud of however old my daughter is.
She's almost 6. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got Eden's birth year wrong the other day. I always get it wrong. But I'm dyslexic, dude. The numbers are just fucking numbers to me, man.
Yeah, I
have the days right. I have the day and month. It's the year I get fucked up every time.
That's
I'm like,
funny.
dude, I don't fucking know. What year did I get my house?
Right, that's what pulls me apart. Like I don't. When was I married? I gotta sit there and think about
I
it.
don't fucking.
I know the month.
I only
and
know
date.
it's 2020 because it was fucking 2020.
I know the month and date.
Yeah.
Don't remember the fucking year.
Yeah. Numbers, man. Dyslexic as fuck. All right. Well. See, not so bad, right?
No, it was easy.
You just gotta start talking.
Yeah, just easy talking. Yeah, it's not so much talking to the phone as we're talking to each other. But
I love you, boo-boo.
love you.
I'll give you a hug afterwards.
It's like we said, first annual, right? We're gonna try and do this some more.
We'll have to do an interview every year. I mean, we got plenty of fucking stories, man.
Right.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta wake up early.
Yeah.
But, thank you very much for being here. My name is Rooster Quade.
Garrett Tracht.
And we are on one.
On one.
Wow, you fucking botched it. You fucking idiot. I love you, buddy. Love you. Thanks, man. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking time out of your busy day to listen to Shoot the Shit. It means everything to all of us here at the On One podcast. Now, if you liked what you listened to and you want to help us out, give us a like, a comment, or even just share with a friend. And if you'd like to join us on set, please feel free to message us on Instagram at OnOnePod. We'd love to work with you. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.